Hello, everyone. My name is Ana Martha Ayala, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. As a reminder, I do every video in English and Spanish, and the degree theory is based on modern Western astrology using the Placidus house system. In today's video, I wanted to discuss the astrological aspects of February of 2025. Now, I wanted to make a point just to clarify. I mentioned the degrees so you can tell in your natal chart if it's going to impact your chart. So when I mention a degree, give it plus or minus 3 degrees. I just wanted to make sure that I clarify that so that not everybody is going to get something from a transit, but if you have a planet that's within 3 degrees plus or minus of the aspect that's happening, then you may um, get something, right? So let's start with February 1st. We have Venus conjunct Neptune at 27 degrees of Pisces, and it's a Saturday night. So romance and love are in the air. Absolutely an amazing day to go out on a first date, to make a marriage proposal, or, if you're already married, just make it a romantic evening. Go out with your spouse and have a good time. February 3rd, we have Mercury trining Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. So it's a perfect thing. It's a perfect day to do all things Mercury, right? Sign a contract, design a website, social media, give a speech, write a speech, publish a book, or start a short trip. All right, all things Mercury. It's an amazing day to do that. Now, and also on February 3rd, Venus enters Aries. So for the fire signs, you're going to feel more attractive. And especially if you have your Venus in Aries or your sun sign in Aries, so you will be attracting more looks. Let's just put it that way. On the 4th of February, Jupiter goes direct, finally, at 11 degrees of Gemini. So for those of you that have planets within that plus or minus 3 degrees at 11 degrees of Gemini, or Sagittarius, or Virgo, or Pisces, this can bring you opportunities, right? Because when planet goes direct, it stations for a little bit and then it goes direct, right? So make sure to check and see if you have any planets in any of those signs, plus or minus 3 degrees, and we're talking about the 11th degree. On February 9th, you have the Sun conjunct Mercury in Aquarius at 21 degrees. So this is quick thinking. Great ideas can come, so write them down. Excellent day to travel as well. So, make it a day trip. Go, somewhere near and just enjoy the day. On the same day, we have Mars trining Saturn at 18 degrees. So now 18 degrees is a malefic degree, but it's also the degree of Virgo. All right. So Virgo is work. So it's a great day to plan, to concentrate, and also to take action because Mars is involved. Even though it's retrograde, it's I mean, if you're going to start something new, I would want you to wait until Mars goes direct. But for the little things, you can go ahead and implement them. On February 10th, we have Mercury in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus at 23 degrees. So, you may get some news, something unexpected, and it won't be pleasant because it's a square. You remember that squares are challenges. So it's not a good day to travel. You can, it's a type of day where you can find delays, the GPS might not be working, your flight may be delayed, or you can get lost. Your car can break down suddenly, right? Uranus. And it's not a good day to sign a contract. So on the 11th, the sun in Aquarius is squaring Uranus and Taurus at 23 degrees. So it's a difficult day. So, just stick to your daily routine. Wait for a better day to initiate anything, right? We have on the 12th, we have the full moon in Leo. And here I wanted to share the screen. And here we go. Let me see. We're going to do this. So we have, okay, these are the eclipses. So we go here, full moons and new moons. And we are talking about the full moon in Leo. And this is the chart for the full moon. Now, this full moon is happening on the 12th, and it is, Mercury. Okay, so the full moon is when the sun is in opposition to the moon, and it's at 24 degrees, which is the degree of Pisces. This new moon, full moon is difficult because it has a square from Uranus on both sides, right? So it's squaring Uranus. So this, if you have any planets in the fixed signs, which are Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio, this could be a difficult full moon. And the degrees are like from 20 degrees to 27 degrees. You may get some news that is not pleasant or something that kind of shakes you up. Obviously, for other people, it depends on what house Aquarius is in, what house Leo is in. So the helping hand here, believe it or not, are the two malefics. You have Saturn trining Mars, which is a very nice, it's a very nice trine. It brings, Saturn brings security, Mars brings action. But otherwise, this full moon is going to be, it's going to be a handful. I don't, the aspects of that square to Uranus is unpredictable. On February 14th, here in the United States, we celebrate Valentine's Day. But this Valentine's Day is not the most romantic night because the moon is in Virgo and it's opposing Saturn. So tomorrow, the next day, the 15th, will be a much better day to celebrate Valentine's Day. But on the 14th of February, Mercury enters Pisces. On the 15th of February, you have Mars in Cancer, and you have the moon in Libra, and Venus is in Aries. So this favors a family outing because Mars is in Cancer, or a romantic dinner because you have the moon in Libra, right, which signifies marriage, couples, your significant other. And Venus is in Aries, so it's opposing the moon. So go on a dinner date. This day, the 15th, is favorable for fire and air signs. Okay, those are favored. And then on the 17th of February, when the moon goes into Scorpio, it favors the water and the earth signs. So, you have 3 days that you can celebrate Valentine's Day. On the 18th, the sun enters Pisces. So happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. I hope you have a year full of health and many blessings. On the 20th, we have Mercury in Pisces squaring Jupiter in Gemini at 12 degrees. So Mercury is a lot of ideas, right? Plans that you want to get started. But again, wait until Mars goes direct on February 23rd. It's just a few more days. And that would be the best time to implement something because you want Mars direct when you implement a big project or initiate something, a business, a plan, right? A business plan. You want the Mars energy to be direct. On February 23rd, we have Mercury in Pisces, trining Cancer Mars in Cancer at 17 degrees. So this is an awesome day to communicate, express your ideas with confidence because Mars gives you the confidence, right? And it's a great time to schedule an interview if you're trying to get a job, make a presentation, right? Mercury, give a speech, um, propose a business plan. Mars goes direct on to that day, February 23rd. So, and it gets out of its shadow period on May 2nd, just in case you want to wait for the full energy, right? For everything. But after the 23rd, you can, you're good to go. February 25th, you have Mercury conjunct Saturn in Pisces at 20 degrees. So this is a great day for concentration and to get the work done, Saturn, right? The project that you may be working on may deal with something creative writing because Mercury is in Pisces and Pisces is creativity, artistic. What else? I mean, you can do something, a speaking engagement would be great on this day. And then on the 27th, we end the month with a new moon in Pisces at 9 degrees. So let me share the screen and let's find the new moon in Pisces at 9 degrees. Let me move this. Here we go. Now, this new moon, now remember that the new moons is when the moon and the sun are conjunct. They're together. And it is trining Mars in Cancer. So it has a wide trine, right? Because it's 9 degrees to 17 degrees. So this new moon is very nice to initiate a new spiritual practice. You have two water signs. And remember that I've told you, if you've seen other videos, that the water signs are the most psychic. They're the ones that connect to the other side easier than the rest of us. So it's a good time to start to initiate a new spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, whatever, praying is also because it's Pisces, right? Or you could maybe join a charity and help out the community. Now, Mercury is conjunct Saturn and it is sextile to Uranus. Here you go. This little line here is a sextile to Uranus. So you have Mercury, maybe message, news that comes in that is a surprise. Uranus, it's sextiling. So, and it might be, it's gonna be nice because it's a sextile. So don't get too concerned that it might get, be bad news. I don't think it'll be bad news. So other than that, this new moon is not doing, I don't see anything else that's jumping off the page. So anyway, this is your astrological energy for February of 2025. If you have found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and send it to somebody else that it may also plan for the month. Thank you for watching, and if you would like a chart reading with me, please send me an email to amaastrology@aol.com, and I'll see you in the next video.